Hi, Cancer Rising. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine from Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their rising sign in the zodiac sign of Cancer. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6 card spread, and then we'll get a major arcana, and then we'll get a card from the end of the world as we know a deck created by me that has the lunar and moon phases and zodiac signs. Everything has been pre-shuffled, so let's go ahead and begin. I hope everyone is doing well, feeling well, and staying blessed. Get your first card for Cancer Rising. Cancer Rising. First card for Cancer Rising. First card for Cancer Rising. First card for Cancer Rising. Alright, we have the Four of Wands, the Hermit, the Star, the Six of Cups. I don't know about you, but this looks like a twin flame connection. I see divine masculine, I see divine feminine. I also see Six of Cups of happiness. This is going to be a twin flame card here. And then the water energy, I just get very similar energy. The water connect here, and the happiness will also be here too. And I don't get there being any hiding. You can see the Hermit here holding a blanket, but the Hermit card is about enlightenment. And then these are two very similar cards. This is Virgo energy with the 9 energy. And then this is Aquarius energy. You have 4 cards overall here. It's the Four of Wands also too is what I get here. And then I see 6 and 4 together, creating a 10. For some of you, I'm even getting the 6 and the 4 being surrounding energy coming from a Gemini person. And that's actually being you and your person. That's being succubus energy. That 4 of Wands, I get it. I just don't get it being true. 6 of Cups, I also get that being connected to karmic energy and wanting to conceal the sun. And then another reason why I'm also getting that too with the manipulative energy is because there's no faces on these cards, and it's very airy and energetic as far as like a air sign energy, where it just gives me a Gemini energy of a magician energy who's manipulative. I also get, it's almost like Not Like Us. That's what I'm getting. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. That's what I see here. And the reason why I'm also getting that, and I just said that about Not Like Us, is because these are actual numbers that you see versus the Roman numerals, where I feel that that kind of speaks to the communication of what's true. And then this being outside manipulative energy, and I can show you what I'm getting. There's a world card on the bottom here for you. And I shuffled this for you energetically. But this will speak to that. You and your person being each other's world in a very majestic way is also what I get here too. And then there just being some kind of interference. Typically, this world card energy, it would be supportive energy, universal energy, but I'm getting this being more about the manipulative energy of a surrounding energy. And then we do have 4 energies here of Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. But I get that being connected to what's here. And then that 6 energy being something that is representative for this particular person. But I was going to show you also too. And then the 3 here will also be Gemini energy. But I get this just being about a complete karmic cycle that's coming to an end for both you and your person here. Connected to an outside energy. I also feel with the way that this wanted to be relayed, that the truth is being seen regardless of the manipulation and getting past the manipulation also too. Alright. Okay, so here's the monkey in the middle energy here too. You and your person looking the exact same, with a lot of you also being the star. I do get the temperance energy from the actual twin flame card itself being here for you both as a star, and then the hermit again. But you can see the very similar energies of having both hands holding on to elements, manifesting and creating. And I get a lot of you manifesting and creating truth and justice, fairness and balance, enlightenment and greater for all. The 2 star energies above your crown will speak to the magic energy from within you both. And then I even get this galactic energy, the sun being connected to this hermit here and going deep within. Like I get this being the depths, and then discovering negative Scorpio energy, which will, in the towers here, the tower was next to all this, so this is actually happening for you. But this was in between. And so what I was also going to say is this manipulative energy that's surrounding both you and your person being similar to what's here, where the 6 and the 4 create the 10 that breaks down to an overall 1. So you have a great love that's shared, and I feel that the reason why there's recognition and a knowing and why the signs are continuing to be here is because you're both soulmates. And so any energy that wants to manipulate anything between you two, you're going to feel it, you're going to know it, and if it doesn't feel like what it is that you both share between each other, it's going to be this, and then that just, it's being illuminated even more as you grow closer together. So someone believing that they can get in the middle of you to try to keep you apart, when you're actually showing up here together and showing the truth by being connected as souls, the truth of what's been happening in a very 3D way here. And I get this being the 3D representation connected to the cosmic cards here because this is galactic energy. Speaking to the energy that I was picking up on of the very airy energy coming from here, and that actually being the air energy of this Gemini person here. Gemini being an air sign. Ta-da! So then we have the tower that was leading into all this. That Scorpio energy will be here to speak to the manipulative energy that I was picking up on. But then also to the 8 energy connected to the 8 that we see here. And it not being about someone being manipulation rather than manifesting. Manifesting manipulative energy to be in the middle of you and your person. And so I get that hermit energy also being enlightened to this, helping you each helping each other by being a light within yourselves and being a force to continue to see the truth of this manipulative person. Connected to the serpent energy that's here, that's wanting to block a path. And so you see in the middle of 2 people, maybe to try to keep this hermit from reaching the temperance energy. But again, you both appeared here together, your water is connected. And I do feel that this is about successful manifestation by you both being in your power here. And then the true star of what's here with this temperance angel connected to this being seen. And there being nothing here in the middle. That also speaking to the uncovering of the scorpionic energy here with the moon reversed here. And then this energy, the scorpionic energy here, wanting to reach the moon energy, the moon being your ruler, and this being about both you and your person, connected as soulmates, being here in this energy unreachable. Whether they want to, spin it up, spin it down, you're always together. And again, manipulative energy that wants to get in the middle will be seen and brought to justice. So then here, next to the moon reverse and the truth being seen, we have the star card and the emperor. And I get this being the stubborn energy, speaking to the fixed sign energy that we have surrounding the world card. Or this even being, I'm also getting to the hermit being a star energy also, the matching energy for you both. That hermit energy being that magician. And then the world card being the energy of what's manifested by the already star energy connected to the temperance energy. And being here, and this just aligning as more truth. And I don't get these feminine energies having to do it. I feel it may be coming from this emperor energy. Kind of almost like dissing on this hermit energy. That's what I get here. This is a very cunning, conniving, and rude and disrespectful person is also what I'm getting. And the facial energies are very similar. They look big mad. Alright, so that'll speak to what I got here. This only being your first damn card. Shit. But I did have a karmic cycle being completed. This wanted to be the last card here too for this. Moving on for your next cards. This also being the twin flame energy as well. So that just speaking to why I possibly got that here. But I get this being about going from, and this will be Roman numeral twin flame energy. I get you, a lot of you having greater opportunity with a true twin. Like maybe this being a false twin or a twin that, had an opportunity and just completely messed it up. So being given the opportunity in this lifetime to have a true twin flame connection, because you both are mirroring energies and you look just alike here with these two cards. And then the evidence again coming through with what wanted to be here, where these two cards look just alike also too. I've felt the need to leave these cards, this manipulation surrounding you both, out of the picture here. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Okay, so not only that, but I feel with the transformative energy from that star, from the temperance, I should say, to the star, actually speaks to a destiny being fulfilled. Don't let anyone gaslight you or block what's meant for you when it comes to what it is that you feel in your heart and what you know to be true. Next card for Cancer rising. I mean, those two cards, they're very different energies, but they almost look exactly the same. And then the 3 flowers here. Oh my God. I get this being the connect here with the Ace of Wands here, held as a staff here by the Hermit, but it also being Queen of Pentacle recognition. This is its soulmate recognition. I got that for the last reading. Second card. Oh. And so what I'm also getting to, is this Hermit being a Hermit energy, possibly in the physical sense, so strongly. Coming through as a hermit 2 times, but even a star energy, like I get protecting one's energy, but also being very shy. Being very shy. That's so pretty. Second card for Cancer rising. And oh my goodness, in the Temperance card, the Temperance Angel, Divine Feminine energies are holding two cups. The two cups are also being held here too. So not only alchemizing, but actually transmuting energy and then bringing in a true Two of Cups. I'm not going to take that because I was speaking on this and I do get it being connected to what's here. Let's put these back in. We'll see what happens with those. Let's get you a true card here. For Cancer rising, I get that being that 3 energy of that reversal magician also too. That'll clarify that as truth as well. Next card for Cancer rising. Someone just hating on the fact that you have something very blessed and abundant. Ace of Pentacles. Flirty energy. Knight of Wands I get here. I also get this being like a boom. Typically that flirty energy would come from a Page of Wands, but I get this not being that. And then Seven of Swords. Reversed. King of Swords. Queen of Wands. So I get this being the energy share between that's happening here connected to this Ace of Pentacles. And as a result of that, the illumination being right here with all this fire that I'm getting here, that I see here. But you also see the 3 flowers that I spoke on here connected to the Queen of Pentacles and what's designed. The 2 feather energies a part of this, where I get sun energy overall being associated with the crown of the King and the Queen, where I get this being about you two here with the Queen of Pentacles, this being King of Pentacles energy. And then the moon energy of wanting to try to reach. I get these hands like being a part of this and just being all the karmics that you may have dealt with. And this is speaking to the Ray energy that's supporting you all. But I also get protection as a part of these hands here, so that this can actually come into fruition here. So illumination I get strongly here. With the Knight of Wands being here and the fire energy, the boom, I get a boom energy. And so with that and the Ray energy included in this, it's shining the light on the uncovering of a Seven of Swords connected to a King of Swords. Who's also a Queen of Wands. And this could even be, like I'm also picking up that King of Swords being connected to the feminine, divine feminine, the feminine energy being connected to divine masculine. And then both reaching. So that reaching energy also wanting to come through. The uncovering connected to a King of Swords and Queen of Wands, who have both been manipulative. But I also get that being the Gemini energy from within that person that wanted to try to prevent something too. And that could go for the feminine energy connected to divine masculine that's been moved away from. Mercury aura is beginning. It's currently 12:01 p.m. We have and I feel this applies. This will apply. This will apply. The Ten of Swords reverse will apply to the King of Swords. And then the Five of Wands reverse will speak. Okay, so the reason I'm laughing is because in the last reading that I did, the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands energy was surrounding energy, just like it did with the 4 and the 6. This is the 4, this is the 6. That's the manipulative energy coming from both of these people. And I get this being the energy from within each of these persons. So it's like double energy that both you and your person have had, that you both signed up for to overcome. and you're doing it successfully here. I just feel that you both may realize in coming together and working as a team, asking yourselves, what the hell did you really sign up for? Um, because this is a whole lot. And then this 10 and this 5 also come together to create the devil energy too. So this is also about overcoming devil energy. The reason why I laugh is because in the last reading that I did, these two energies came about, but they were both in reverse. And so I feel as a part of the manipulation into trying to be upright in this next reading here to keep themselves from being seen, where it's energetic. So this is happening as a part of the collective. This is going to speak to them being seen for their truth and wanting to be in this upright energy. But in being in this upright manipulative energy, they're also next to an uncovering 7 of Swords, where they're right next to the 7 of Swords. And then being clarified by the actual reversal energy they were trying to hide from, being this 10 of Swords reverse, and then being this 5 of Wands reverse. 5 of Wands will be about competing, sabotaging, doing what it takes to win at all costs. 10 of Swords is going to be connected to a lot of pain. And then all the sword energy will just go to the air energy where it belongs. The wand energy, the fire energy, goes to the Queen of Wands where it belongs. And so this being the boom. And the upright energy of the one being true. This being the foundation of this manipulation. It being inspired by money. Motivated by money. Money, greed, and doing what it takes to win at all costs. But no one really wins in the end except for those who are being true, which will be you and your boo. The regular numbers also will speak to, I shouldn't say regular, but the numbers that are not Roman numeral will also speak to what I got here and the significance of that outside manipulative energy being connected to not only the actual numbers being seen here, but then that devil energy of the 15 and that devil card being a card of 15 in the major arcana. So what I'm going to do to keep the identity for these folks, Eight of Cups reverse, not walking away, be associated with this energy. And then we have the Twin Flame card here. And this will be the masculine energy. That's in reverse here. To try to keep that concealed. So we'll just apply these accordingly. Let's go ahead and we'll get your third card here. For Cancer rising. I do get this being too, what I'm also seeing with the identity of that Queen of Pentacles and the 3 flowers here with the Star card and Divine Feminine. This being Divine Feminine and this being Divine Masculine. And then there being lies or portrayal or manipulation connected to what's here. Whatever that may be, you'll know what it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get your third card for Cancer rising. Third card for Cancer rising. Let's turn this up too. Alright, so this will apply to what's here. This is going to be what's here for you moving forward. The end of burdens. And what I was noticing too, normally I would move these cards over to have that space as a second set. The Spirit did not want me. We're leaving it just like that. And you see what magnetized, the manipulation that magnetized. And monkey in the middle. Monkey in the middle. The Magician energy that was in the middle of the Hermit and the Temperance card. Right here. And then the manipulators being here, magnetizing the truth to themselves because it's all deception. This even landed right on top of the reversal 7 of Swords. And then you see each of these pentacles. There's a sun card energy that's in here. I've gotten Mott energy with the 2 arms and the sun card being held up, and then Mott feathers being held underneath the arms where they're hanging. So in reverse, if that sun's reverse, it's still going to show representation of what's here. So destiny is destiny, and what is a part of your destiny where you have 2 star cards for both each you and your person cannot be intervened with. And if it attempts to be, it will always be seen. I'm going to set this over here. But also, too, when I was speaking on how I would move these cards over so the 3rd card could be here, Spirit didn't want me to do that because this energy is reaching here for something that doesn't belong to them. And then that 7 of Swords being associated with that, too. Doing what it takes to win at all costs. But this being over, overcoming the devil energy being over, this being illuminated, the devil does not like the sun energy. I also get the sun energy being here and then being very resemblant of what we see here above the crown of the Hermit. And then even here, you can see where 2 people, one person may have been tried to be put under, but you being a soulmate, you're both connected. So here's the 2 snake energies that I get here. This being reverse energy. So with it being upright, this burden energy had 2 snakes upside down with the sun energy being here beneath, attempted to be buried. And I've said this before for many readings in the past, but this is now reversed. This is also going to speak to this reversal energy associated with this pain. And this also being over too. The 3rd eye is also going to be the 3rd eye. It's just like the sun, you know. You want to bury the sun is still going to shine. It's still going to rise. So if it's in the dirt and attempting to be buried, it's not only going to heat up that dirt, but it's going to rise in the position that it knows how to. And so I'm just getting like having to go through the real depths and depths as a sunlight energy, making it all the way back to the tops of the earth. And then this just being about the soulful connect and the destiny that's coming through for both you and your person. And that's how deep the love really goes for both you and your person too, and the happiness and what it is that you both are willing to do together, what you signed up for as a part of this lifetime, and how you're successfully completing it and doing a wonderful job in illuminating the truth connected to past karmic cycles and a lot of pain and hurt. And someone trying to intervene and get in the middle of your abundance here that's meant for you. And it being right there in the Ace of Pentacles. So each of you being this Ace of Pentacles, also what I'm getting to with the way that you resemble one another very strongly as twin marrying energies here. But overcoming burdens also too. And this will be your 3rd card here. This is going to apply to whatever is coming through with that 7 of Swords and these energies here. I don't get this even being something for you here. This just speaking to the monkey in the middle energy and what's taking place with the manipulation, unhappiness. 5 of Cups reverse will be related to what's here with the 5 of Wands. But here I get it not being sorry about it. This is also going to be the devil energy. So Scorpio energy. And this will just be more the monkey in the middle energy. That landed on top of the 7 of Swords. Because they took for granted opportunity when they had it. But it's not something that's meant to be either. And then this 4 of Cups actually came through, connected to a reversal 4 of Wands for not the last reading, but the reading before, I believe. No, it was the same damn reading. Oh my God. It was the same reading with these 2 energies reversed. And then the 4 of Wands reversed and the 4 of Cups reversed being in the center. So here I just get this being about the talk and play, but this just being the sun energy all together with the 15 and the 4 creating a 19 and what that sun actually tries to do and what happens when you try to bury the sun. By taking opportunity that doesn't belong to you. And so what was in that last reading we saw with this reversal was this Queen of Wands reverse reaching and touching this 4 of Cups reverse. but this actually being a part of sunlight energy, and that sunlight energy going back to what's here with you and your person, here with you and your person, here with you and your person, and the in-between energies connected to these two people here, where you and your person are serpent energies, always connected. Your love story and this wonderful deception will be a part of it. So 4 cups, I just get this being about the blend of the 4 wands reverse, both of your 4 energies being here, and 2 people taking for granted opportunity that they had, and completely being in low vibe and not being ready for it, and that being why it's not happening. Three of Wands we have here, and I get this being about your ships coming in because the truth's being seen. The end of burdens are here. Sunlight, and you and your person connected here. I'm even seeing like the growth, this being the sunlight from within you both, and how you both have replenished yourselves in the darkness and have grown from this pot. This looks like a pot to me. And you both being flower energy, surrounded by this chaos. And that will speak to the magician energy too, and the manipulation of wanting to surround you and your person, to manipulate and create an atmosphere of chaos and burden, unhappiness and pain, lack of regrets, sorrowful. This is over emotional energy here too, and then doing what it takes to win at all costs, wanting to fight all the time, just being the chaos coming from what was surrounding your energy for you and your person. Opportunity also missed. Your ship's coming in. Let's get your 4th card. Good grief. 4th card for Cancer rising. And I was going to say too, this is probably why a lot of the 6 of Swords and the bodyguard energy wanted to be a sequel for you time and time again, where you both were coming towards each other but not realizing that you were actually connected. So in physically trying to reach each other, I feel like these wily coyotes would, do things in order to try to keep you two as roadrunners from going along your path successfully. Next card for Cancer rising. 4th card for Cancer rising. Or should... No, we won't. 4th card for Cancer rising. You're both very attracted to each other. That's all I get too. And that being also discernment for each of you, and how you're able to have soul recognition. Oh, look at that. Stability and the true 4 energy of you both being twin flames. That's the twin flame card for the masculine energy. To the feminine energy that came through here. And how you're each twin flame angels here. King of Pentacle, Queen of Pentacle, Queen of Pentacle, King of Pentacle. Monkey in the middle. Monkeys in the middle. Not taking opportunity when they had it and taking it for granted. And creating a whole situation and manifesting and manipulating chaos and discord. Chaos, discord. Chaos, discord. Earth angels, you and your person. One and the same here too. I'm not even going to switch those around. This is divine timing also too. Having great patience. But right away I just got soulmate recognition. And this will be coming under this second set here. This twin flame energy. It's supposedly, I mean, we see where it landed. But the sun energy being at the crown. But this time there's wings here. That could be significant too. So I feel this is also about ascending. And more of that soul flame recognition also too. Moon energy will be here. I do see that there. And then that just kind of being the connect of the waters. Also the transmuting energy for the divine feminine here, connecting to their divine masculine. That's so pretty. So I'm going to leave this here. This will be you and your boo. And then with these each being a card of 14, this creates a 5, this creates a 5. These are going to be in the upright, where we see these two in the reverse. And that being all just from one energy. They may want to hide here too. But you as a force together as this 4, this will be the 4 energy speaking to that, and actually being 4th house energy of Cancer. Unconditional love, completely super galactic and cosmic, majestic, manifesting and creating what you wish to see, being a force to be reckoned with, and strong in your power. There's 2 cups here, 2 cups here, 4 cups here, but these 4 cups are in reverse. Alright, let's get your 5th card. So 55 could be significant. That is going to be a beautiful master number. And then we are going into the 5 card. So 5, 5, and 5 could be significant as well. 5th card, Sirens. 5th card for Cancer rising, Queen of Cups. And this Queen of Cups felt here where I'm getting it being about the energy of saying cheers to all of this, and it being significant as far as the blessings that are coming through with the illumination of what has been attempted to keep love from coming together. Because right away I got King of Cups to counterpart to this Queen of Cups. And this also being about the Cancerian energy and the compassion that you both, you and your person as King and Queen, share with one another. You know, even thanking these energies for the amount of discord and chaos. I mean, they did a great job. You can see it all here. It all being brought to light. And now I feel like it's like, okay, thank you for what it is that you've done. You can go ahead and, you know, go about your way. Do what it is that you have to do next. Your job is done here. Because love is coming together here. Endings and new beginnings. Ships coming in. And then I even see the blessing of the destiny and what came through here in the recognition of the Queen of Pentacles being here. Queen of Pentacles is the polarity energy from Capricorn energy, overcoming devil energy. The Capricorn card in the major arcana, one of them I should say, the devil is a Capricorn card. So I get this also being about that ascension, attuning even greater into one's psychic and intuitive abilities. And that being how both of you have reached one another in the darkness by shining, connecting, and then working together to illuminate and to create great. But giving ode to this, saying goodbye, saying cheers. The 3 flowers here will be the 3 flowers here, 3 flowers here, speaking to the connection between you and your person here. King and Queen of Pentacles. Now we have counterpart energy. But also to what's at the crown here will speak to the destiny here, and then everything that's at the crown for both you and your persons here. And how you make each other happy also too. I do get that as well. With that sun card being very significant at the crown. But also being divine conduits. Notice there's crown energy for each of you here, and there's nothing here. And then at the bottom of the deck here, we have the reversal death card. So then that'll just speak to the wanting to manipulate and try to continue on and not create an ending of significance. And it just going back to what came through here with all these reversals and the uncovering connected to the reversal 7 of Swords. Transformation on the way. Let's get your 6th card. 6th card for Cancer rising. Mic drop. Oh boy. This is beautiful. So we have the Hierophant. And this will be the Roman numeral significance of the 5 that's coming from the twin flame card here for the divine masculine. And that's just speaking to the divinity energy of both divine feminine and divine masculine. The intuitiveness coming from the Queen of Chalices, being high priestess energy. And then counterpart energy will be the Hierophant. This also being about a new contract. And I get to, you notice the way that that landed, where it was kind of here on the Queen of Wands. I get that just being a testament to the manipulation of trying to take something that doesn't belong to them. So what I did channel, I'm so glad that this reading came through in this way, because I'm definitely going to treat myself after this. I did your reading a few times before this, and the message, it was coming through, but not in the way that it did for this reading, which I think is superb. Because I feel that the readings that I was trying to do, just like some of the readings I've done in the past, have been attempted to be manipulated and messed with in order for the truth to try to be distorted. But you can't distort the truth, and the truth is the truth. And what's real and what's true will always come through, where you can see this beautiful connection between you and your person. Coming from the adverse energy of manipulative energies here that want to hide and conceal what it is that they've done. And so what I was getting ready to lead myself into here, let's put these together. Oh, and this will be the energy of 13, transmuting the energy that we see happening from both of you in the twin flame cards here to create your connection of beauty and love and abundance. And we're going to do this here. So this cannot not be seen. Maybe we'll put this here so they actually take opportunity when it's given to them for what's actually meant for them, because your connection here is not meant for these two people here. And it still wants to be hidden. So we'll do this here and then make sure we see that there. But yeah, High Priestess and Hierophant is what I get here. And then the signs are everywhere that connect. I get the divine masculine stepping into greater divinity from the steps of what we have here. And this being new cycle energy here for both you and your person here with the soulmate recognition. Where I got that 9 energy, the 9, everything between the 9 and the 17 being significant for you both. The Tower being right before the Star card, and then moving on into a new level. And as you're doing that, that's where that illumination, it's just the teamwork that you've done to get through a karmic cycle completed, just completely combusted, and that boom energy illuminating the truth so brightly, to where you're both in this beautiful energy shining and continuing to represent truth and also show what's been taking place connected to your Ace of Pentacles here. So what I was also going to say is this is what I channeled for you, the 8th commandment. And this was almost a week ago or so ago. And the 8th commandment in the Bible is thou shalt not steal. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups reverse. End of third party is what I get here with the way that that Hierophant fell with that Queen of Wands. And I get this being about getting away from 3D construct and programming. And then also deciding to not stay in situations where one feels obligated because of manipulation, and staying in something where one isn't happy. That's also what I get here too. 6 of Pentacles. This will be breadcrumbing. This will also be connected to the 6 of Cups karmic energy that came through as a part of the manipulation on this side, with the 4 of Wands on the other side that I got. And then the normal numbers. I keep saying normal. Oh my God. I want to say more 3D based numbers here that we see here will attest to all of that there too as well. And manifesting your ships physically into the 3D. As upright magicians, and you see all the magical work that you've been doing and how you work together as a team. That's so pretty. 7 of Wands reverse. No resistance. There's no resisting because the 7 of Swords reverse will speak to that. There's no more lying. No more resisting because the truth's been uncovered here. connected to karmics, where there's been a lot of unhappiness and third-party situations. But these third-party situations are going to be more about interference rather than cheating. That's also what I'm getting to, that Spirit wants me to relay as well. All right, all right, all right, Lady Gaga, she on point too. Everybody's aligned here with this. You can't get away from the truth. The truth is the truth. You don't steal. And that's it. Let's get your major arcana. This reading is quite extensive. Very beautiful too. I love the partnership energy that came through for both of you. And then it just compacting, it being so strong in twin flame and soul flame energy, that reflection automatically brought about the two energies that have wanted to be deceptive in your lives. And this just, I also feel it's about the inner workings from within too, and not lying to yourselves. Maybe in lying to yourselves, you manifested energies that were lying to you, and then, you know, realizing that you have to stop lying to yourself. And in doing that, it's creating the beauty of truth around you. Getting rid of those lies. Cancer rising. That's so pretty. Oh, Cancer rising. I also get to, I didn't speak a whole lot on the Hierophant energy. This is contract energy, but this is loyalty, greater ascension, being a great leader, spiritually, it's everything here, just in counterpart form, feminine, masculine. And the ascending, leveling up energy, coming into greater spirituality and honor and integrity. Balance also too, I see for the Hierophant as well. Getting away from the shyness and being more confident in oneself also is what I get as well. And not stealing from yourselves, you know. Being honorable towards self. And in doing that, you found each other. Dealing with the darkness. One card for Cancer rising. It's your beautiful love stories. This is so sweet. Cancer moon had some really sweet love stories too. One card for Cancer rising. Here's the upright 7. All you do is win, win, win no matter what. Got money on your mind, you can never get enough. And every time you step up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And I get this being Tower. With the Tower card being a 16, that 1 and 6 creating a 7. This is the balance. But I also get it being Cancerian representation of you both being together in your Chariot energy. Look at the similar energies here. So this still being the Queen of Chalices, but this being about divine feminine energy and the power of the divine feminine. Being the true star. And winning always. When you stay in truth, you're always winning. Integrity, always winning. And then what's at the crown here again? And I was going to say too, you see these two energies at the crown here for the Hierophant, but I also get the significance of this Roman numeral 5. Not just any 5, but the Roman numeral 5 being at the crown for the Hierophant here. So the divinity is speaking volumes. Gold and silver being significant. I do get that being connected to fortune, this going back past lives, and this also being great reward and gifted. The true pinnacle being representation of the Queen right here. 2 mic drops. The Empress. Again, powerful energy. This will just speak to the winning. The similarity, the backing, the strength, the power, the significance, the awesomeness, the mothering energy, the nurturing energy, the chastity energy, how this also, the chastity belt was also around the Hermit energy. So it just goes back to the beautiful energy from within. I also feel this speaks to the leveling up of the Empress, getting away from stubborn energy of a past emperor and moving towards someone who's loyal and committed. And that being important. Oh my goodness. How ironic is this? the loyalty and the royalty in your DNA. That might even be a part of the title. Thank you, Kendrick Lamar. This is beautiful. I don't even need to say anything else. The resemblance being very strong, with the temperance from the divine feminine energy being here with the Empress. This is a powerhouse energy, magician energy, manifesting, bringing in what you wish to see at all times, being very blessed, abundant, joyful, warm, loving, nurturing, intuitive, psychic, intelligent. Everything. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the go-getter energy, the fiery, the passionate energy, the sexually attractive energy, Queen of Swords, knowledgeable, wise, all-knowing, divine conduit energy, the air energy, fluid, ether, Venus to the Mars, manifesting. The two hands that you would see with the two cups are here around the Venus energy, being in one's power. The backing will be Mars energy, connected, both you and your person, divine feminine, divine masculine, being here in the Empress card. And manifesting new. That's what I get. Venus to the Mars, Mars to the Venus. This is completely fantastic. Let's get your final card here. I don't even know where to put this. This is absolutely winning. Beautiful energy here. Speaking to divine feminine, I also get this being about, being lifted and being seen and especially supported, coming from not only the divine masculine, but by many counterpart energies that are twin flames. And you both being celebrated, being loved and appreciated and given the rightful love that you deserve, but especially divine feminine being rewarded, where I do feel they may have led the way for divine masculine to, to get past some certain things that may have been holding them back. And then that being the true energy, like I'm getting that being about what love is too, is the divine feminine leading the way, and divine masculine allowing themselves to be led in it, not being something that, is seen as bad because they're a man and the woman is the woman, and getting away from that 3D programming and then falling in love and allowing themselves to do that. It just brought in more light, and that just being more happiness, more joy, more abundance, more healing, more fun. One card for Cancer rising. I'm not going to take that. One card for Cancer rising. Alright, I was going to say the last card, it kind of came in through referencing this energy. You have Cancer in reverse energy. That's being unhappy. And then that reversal energy will just speak to what's coming through here and why there's unhappiness, why there's been unhappiness. But more illumination with the moon energy from within you and your rising energy, how it is that you represent and are being seen out in the world. I just get a lot of you being seen for your truth. That's what I get. Two of Cups I get here with the Leo energy. And the 5 energy being significant here, connected to being a stand-up, true Leo lion energy that isn't a lying lion, but a loyal lion. So getting away from lower vibrational energies connected to the water and love, and that not being love, it being, look at all these cups that are dumped over. They're all turned over. All of them. Every single one of these cups. Look at all those cups turned. Like, would you want to clean? Who wants to clean that up? Matter of fact, is there anything even to clean up? Maybe going through all of this and realizing that these are all completely empty. There's no love here. Look at that. And then the Cancer card in reverse. So this will also speak to, wanting to put love under for the benefit of whatever connected to why these people made those choices. It being sex-based is what I'm getting, money-based, greed-based. Being unawakened is also what I'm getting too. So higher level love here. And it being higher level anyway, but it being love. Because there's no love. This is not love. That's not love. So I also get Two of Cups with the Caduceus energy being in the Two of Cup card, and this being true agape exchange of divinity and love and fairness. The loyalty and the royalty inside your DNA, according to Kendrick Lamar, as I spoke on the rest of these cards here. But for the Leo card, we have Yas. And then So Fine. Color for Leo will be orange. For Leo, it says be brave, have courage, you're the star. Shine, 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 royal and loyal one. Get the blood out of here. How cool is that? Look at that magic. That's super pretty. So this just confirms, along with Kendrick's song coming in, DNA, while I was speaking on you and your person, to the Two of Cups that you really truly share. And what others that were signed up to do all this didn't want you to believe about yourselves here, but as we see, it's been uncovered. The truth being relayed, lies being also seen here too, and this being a complete boon for a tower so that your true destiny can take its course. Wonderful. Cancer risings, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. This is one of my favorite songs. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Have fun in this beautiful love connection that's very galactic and out of this world. Have fun in this because you deserve it. You've gotten over the hurdles of what you needed to do for yourselves, and then what you needed to do towards others who have had a very huge problem letting you go, letting both you and your person go and releasing. Because you both have beautiful, abundant, and blessed love that you share amongst each other. You're connected. And that's why these energies are on the outside in manipulation form to have you believe something different. But you're connected on every turn here. Nothing can come between you. This is going to be representation of the strength, of the power, of the true star, and that recognition. Have fun in love because you deserve it. The love, the sex, the money, the adventure, the working together, the building, the honor, the royalty, and the loyalty, boo. Yes. This was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful and enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.